Hi, I'm Matthew Rudd, Medical Software Support Team Lead for ABELsoft. Today I will give you a few time-saving tips or handy tricks you can use in ABELMed to make your job easier. During this video, we'll discuss the following areas: the ABEL portal, the contact manager, and the appointment scheduler. We'll go into the program now to show you these different areas. If you have ABELMed portal, you can right-click in an appointment and send your patient an email based on your list of templates. This will just be a single email to this one patient rather than the whole batch. You can also view the patient's appointments tab and view the note on any appointment to see if the patient has received their confirmation or confirmed it via portal or checked in via kiosk. And this would be the note that would show up. On the scheduler, in the latest version, you also have the Send Messages button. When you click it, it'll open up your batch sending for all of your appointments that are set up with the rules you have to send out your confirmations and your reminders to your appointments. It just makes it a lot easier to get to the screen without having to log into the portal admin tool separately. If we look at the contact manager, we can see it's been rewritten to include a lot more information. Now you can see all the patient demographics, their future appointments, their contacts, and even schedule the next appointment from this window. I can book the contact here, and it lets me set up the appointment for their next appointment or contact. I can also update the patient or generate an email or a letter for the patient as well. When you're searching for a patient in ABELMed, you now have the ability to search by phone number or postal code. And when entering in a phone number, you can actually skip the area code and just fill in the other digits. It will allow you to search that way as well. Postal code also allows you to search by geographical area if you wanted to find patients that way. When navigating on the scheduler, you can choose D on your keyboard to move ahead 1 day and S to move 1 day back. W will move you ahead 1 week and Q will move you back 1 week. Placing a number in front of that multiplies that effect. So if I typed 3W, it moves me ahead 3 weeks to October 4th. And if I just click today, it brings me back to today. So if you need to look at a calendar as well, you can press M and it brings the calendar up on the screen. So the keyboard shortcuts for moving around are D for forward, S for back, a day, W for forward, a week, back for Q, and putting a number in front of that will multiply that by the number that you've entered. When you're making an appointment, on the appointment edit screen, we also have what's called the daysheet note. You can fill in detailed instructions in this area. It can be for procedures, for surgeries, and then when you print a specific report called the surgery report, it will actually print those out. To get that report, click on Reporting, Scheduler Reports, Daysheet, and then make sure to select Use Surgery Report. When you're on the scheduler, you can also select HCV Status on the panel on the right so that it can be indicated when viewing appointments. Patients whose health card is valid will have their appointment in green. Red will be if the status was invalid, if it was failed, and yellow would be if it's unknown. These patients are obviously unknown, but if I were to validate the health card and if it was obviously accepted, it would turn green, and if it was rejected, it would turn red. You could turn that HCV status off in the corner. In the program, you can also right-click on anywhere, and most of the time you'll have a pop-up menu appear. You'd be surprised which options do appear in certain areas. So any appointments, you have all these options. If I'm just on the scheduler, I'll see other options show up. If I'm in the patient record, I can right-click and I can do a few other things like printing labels and showing family members. In billing area, you can add bills, delete bills. You can see here, I get the option to add a service, or if it's hasn't been submitted, I can delete it. In Financial tab, when you right click, you get all kinds of other menus. So just right click wherever you are in the program, you should get a pop-up area, as well as you can press F1 in an area you need help in. So I'm in the financial screen, and if I press F1 here, it should take me into the help menu. For the cover tab, for the personal tab, it takes you to that help menu that's contextually linked to the section that you're in. Thanks for watching this training video. Please contact support if you have any questions or problems. Please check out myable.com portal for all the resources that will help you get more out of your ABELMed software. And please contact training if you'd like to schedule either on-site or web-based training.